I don't want to scare you guys, but the old way of going viral is over. It doesn't work anymore. You can't just post some funny controversy in a video and get 5 million views. The game has changed. And at this point, the algorithm isn't making it as easy for you as they were back in the day. But honestly, you don't have to worry about that too much because we have figured out the TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube algorithm to a point where we've generated hundreds of billions of views over the last few years and also generated very close to $100 million with dropshipping. So all the things I'm going to tell you about the algorithm today is not me just pulling things out of my ass. It's just all the information we have gathered from going this viral. So the main focus on this video is going to be explaining you the algorithm and teaching you how to actually still go viral on repeat in this day and age. All right, so let's get into the presentation here. But before I get into the algorithm itself, I want to tell you how dropshipping evolved over the last few years. A few years ago, organic dropshipping was super easy because there was not many dropshippers on TikTok and everybody was going viral left and right with basically doing nothing. Around 1 year ago, things started to change and there was more and more dropshippers who started doing organic as well. The market started saturating a little bit. It was still working extremely well, but at some point one thing changed and it was TikTok Shop. Already the difference between 2 years and 1 year was massive in terms of your skill level to go viral. But with TikTok Shop, it took everything to another level because what TikTok basically started to do is they started pushing TikTok Shop hard, and every single video which was using TikTok Shop was always preferred over a video which was not using TikTok Shop, which made it virtually impossible to go viral. All right, so much more difficult. However, the good news is there's Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. One thing you just generally need to know about this channel, whenever I'm saying this is a good product or this is a good video, this is how you go viral, all these things, I'm not only talking about TikTok. Whenever anybody from our program posts a video on TikTok, they also post the same exact video on Instagram and YouTube because literally you have 3x the chance of going viral. So when I'm saying TikTok organic, what I'm really saying is organic. That's just something to be clear. Everybody who is in my program knows that, but just if you're not. Now we saw a big shift where back in the day, like a year ago or so, it was 70% of all the views and sales in the program came from TikTok. At this point, it turned upside down. It's mostly Instagram and YouTube, and there's maybe like 20% left, which are still TikTok, but it's so much less, which doesn't matter too much because we have Instagram and YouTube still. Now, how does the algorithm actually work? Well, when you post a video, you get points for different things. Okay, for example, when somebody likes your video, you get 1 point in the algorithm. When somebody shares your video, you get 1 point. When somebody comments, you get 1 point. When somebody re-watches, you get 2 points. And this is exactly how the algorithm ranks your video. If you have less than 50 points, you're at level 1 and you're going to be stuck at 300 views forever. However, if you pass that and get to 100 points, you're going to be at level 2. Same thing with level 3 and level 4 and level 5. And then you just work your way up. So how it is you need around 800 points to get 20 to 50,000 views. This obviously goes up and up and up. And one thing you need to keep in mind, if somebody watches a video 90 to 100%, you also get a point. If somebody re-watches, so if the video loops, you get 2 points. But if somebody almost re-watches their thing, it's basically still 1 point. If a video is stopped around the 50% mark, 0 points, you don't get anything. And this is very important because what you need to understand is who are you competing against, all right? There's only one video per screen. If you are scrolling and there's your video coming up, somebody else's video is not coming up. So you have direct competition, which is, for example, Mr. Beast, top level creators, and 34 million TikToks, which are posted per day. Your competition is very high, so your videos need to be fucking good. You need to understand why TikTok is doing all of this. When you scroll, every few videos, you're gonna see an ad pop up. That's how TikTok is making money. So the higher amount of scrolls somebody does, the more money TikTok earns. They are running a business. So ultimately, that's the only thing they care about. And now here's something to consider. If you basically keep scrolling and you saw the ad and then you keep scrolling after that, there's basically 3 videos which are competing against each other. Guy A, Guy B, and then Guy C. If Guy C gets picked and he links in his video to his website, the whole cycle just got interrupted because somebody's scrolling, TikTok already got him to be a fucking addict and scroll past, and then all of a sudden somebody takes them out. They take them out of their platform to their own website. TikTok stops earning money because they stop scrolling. All the other videos get less views, worse for TikTok. So what they do is very simple. They shadow ban you if you put something like link in bio in the thing. That's why you shouldn't do it and have to work around it, and I'm going to show you later how to do that. That's just something to keep in mind. Whenever you link somewhere else, TikTok hates that. So obviously that's the only way you make money, right? So what your goal should be is just finding a balance in between converting and going viral. You obviously need to find that balance. And the big advantage we have in our mentoring program is basically we see guy A, we see guy B, and we see guy C. We see everyone posting. We see who gets views, who doesn't, who's converting, who doesn't. We see everything from a bird's eye perspective where we can analyze the entire algorithm. There's literally no one in the world who has a bigger overview than us because we have the biggest organic dropshipping program in the world. You need to understand that that comes with so much extra knowledge about the algorithm. Obviously, what you're going to get when you're in our program is that entire knowledge. So we literally have a huge database of good videos and bad videos, good products and bad products, and we basically let you into that database and tell you exactly what is a good product, what is a bad product, what's a good video, why is it good, why is it bad, and we just analyze everything for you. But that's besides the point. I think the next thing you need to understand, the difference between regular videos and TikTok Shop. Because with TikTok Shop, you still keep the person on TikTok even though you are selling. So that's the big advantage of TikTok Shop, and that's why they push it so hard, because you scroll, you buy, and you keep scrolling. All right, you still stay on the platform, and that's obviously all they want. So that's why they have this big advantage. But keep in mind, TikTok Shop comes with its own set of problems. It's much easier to go viral, yes, but the logistics fucking suck. It's so beginner unfriendly. It's so much more difficult to make it work. So you need to keep in mind, it's not that beginner friendly as it sounds. And we have people in our program crushing it with TikTok Shop, but I would still honestly not recommend it to a complete beginner. All right, if you're starting out, you never made more than $10,000, $20,000 with dropshipping, I wouldn't recommend doing TikTok Shop at all. It's just a little bit more of an advanced strategy. If you want to have me directly reviewing your videos and make sure that you go viral, choose the right products, and do everything the right way, we actually have a one-on-one mentoring program where I'm basically going to do the entire thing with you together. So if you're interested, click the link below, sign up for a call, and we're going to see if it's a good fit.